Hi everybody, I'm so excited. We're here in New York for NYC Tartan Week with my favorite, Russell Dalgleish from the Scottish Business Network. Russell, thank you for coming over and joining me here today. I'm so glad that we can finally be in person and see each other. And how are you?
I'm really buzzing. It's been tremendous since I got to New York because I just have so many friends here that I didn't know I had. I went to an event yesterday and I walked down Fifth Avenue and I've got quite a colourful jacket I watch. And some people posted some pictures from the event, and someone actually wrote on my LinkedIn that said, "Oh, I was looking at my office window, Russell, on Fifth Avenue, and I thought it was you I saw walking by." How can that be possible? But we are now all connected in this world, and it's wonderful.
It's amazing, and I can't believe that we all went virtual during the pandemic, and now it's something that we just can't get away from. But it's great fun, and I'm so happy to finally meet you in person and be able to talk to you and show you back to our audiences for ScotWeek's ScotCon. Hi everyone, hope you're enjoying yourselves. And if you haven't been to New York for Tartan Week, you really must plan to come at some point. It's great fun. I can't wait. I'm so excited for all the events we have coming up. So tell us a little bit about SBN, where things are at, what you've got going for this year, and what you're excited about. Just talk and talk.
It's been... What's happened with Scottish Business Network is we've accelerated our growth through a path we didn't expect. So I was in the US in January 2020 with our very first ambassador, Sandy Donaldson, in Atlanta. And we did an event there and we pulled people together and we tried to work out how we could sort of grow the organisation and meet new people. But it's quite a lot of money to fly around the world, it's bad for the environment. But we were trying to work out a model. And then COVID struck, and that forced us to go online. During the period of COVID, I spoke to Christine Essen, who's my co-founder at SBN, and she said that we delivered to an audience of 32,000 people over COVID across 182 events, all online. And that's quite extraordinary, the number of people we've been able to reach out and touch.
It really, truly is. And I know we always only meant to be ScotWeek in Los Angeles, in-person events. Now here we are as well. I think 5 different continents, which is incredible.
It is. So today we've got 32 ambassadors in different cities around the world, from Auckland to Los Angeles to Lisbon to Bangalore. And it's amazing seeing these individuals who put their hand up and said, "We want to be there to do something for Scotland." And the biggest question I get from our ambassadors and the people I meet around the world is, "Russell, how can we help?" And that's just such an incredible feeling to hear those words.
Yes, I understand. And so we're constantly asking, how can we help? How can we help Scotland? What can we do? And so with that, what kinds of activities does the Scottish Business Network have on the horizon for 2022? What are you most excited about this year?
So what we're seeing is the physical connectivity coming back again. And because Scottish Business Network is a community, yes, the communicating through Zoom is important, but nothing works better than the in-person. You know, the hug you and I had 10 minutes ago is the real connectivity for people. So we're going to see a lot more physical events. I'm in the US at the moment. We're doing various events in New York. Then I'm going down to Charleston, for example. And then Mike down there is helping us organise an event. So we're bringing this Scottish community together. What's really exciting though is the partnerships we've built. So the partnerships, for example, with ScotWeek, which have allowed us to work together and collaborate in a way we would never have thought of doing, to provide information about what's happening in Scotland, and again to present that Scottish brand in a different way. One of the major organisations we're partnering with is CivTech. So this is the Scottish Innovation Hub for what we call GovTech, or technology for the public sector, technology for the citizens of our world. So Scottish Business Network are working with the CivTech Incubator and Accelerator to help to bring in international advisors and non-exec directors and to help these Scottish companies to reach a global audience in an accelerated way. And that's such an exciting project for us to be involved in.
I wish I could go to Charleston with you and check this out. And I know we'll catch up later on in the year. We'll be over in Scotland in August.
Oh, when are you coming over?
August. So we'll be August 1st through the 20th traveling around, but in Edinburgh we'll be 14th through the 19th. And I really hope we can meet up there, maybe have an event there as well.
Well, I can provide the venue if you want to have the event.
Absolutely.
And of course it'll be the best time to have events because it's the Edinburgh Festival and the Fringe. So we'll have all that going on. And we've now started, one of the other organisations we're partnering with is the Edinburgh Theatres. So that's the Lyceum and the Usher Hall. And that's getting us into a different part of, a really important part of the Scottish economy, but also that cultural angle as well. But I have to tell you, 2022 is going to be the greatest Fringe and festival ever because everyone's so excited about getting back.
I know, I can't wait. And we've been talking with the people from the Fringe Festival as well as the Edinburgh Tattoo. And so we will be going behind the scenes, doing a lot of filming, talking to the people who make this happen. And you'll be seeing interviews, not only for this weekend for our ScotCon, but then again in August. So, and if you've never been to Scotland, if you've never been to the Fringe or to the Tattoo, you really must go. So you want to try to go in August, in my opinion. That's when the Fringe Festival is. But do go on the websites, do go to Visit Scotland, do your research, look at our channel, look at our YouTube channel and see what we're doing, and you'll get an idea, you'll get a little bit of a flavor of what's best to do. But you do need to go and you need to do your research so you know exactly what you want to partake in. And you know, our main focus at ScotWeek is, I love Scotland, as you know, and we have a great love for the country. And I know that a lot of Americans do as well. And there's a romanticism with the history, the culture. It's such a rich culture and a very rich history for such a small, I don't know if I should call it a country, because it really is. But there's such a rich culture. We're all so just intrigued by it. But what we're trying to do with ScotWeek is really show, and for people who haven't been able to go to Scotland, that there is a very modern Scotland and a modern Scottish culture that's very exciting. It's innovative. There's a lot of inventors coming from Scotland, a lot of great business and commerce, and so we want to show that side of what Scotland's doing and producing, because it is tremendous.
It is. I think the asset that Scotland has is the talent of our people. And what we're looking to do is to build connectivity and partnerships around the world, whereby we can take the innovation and the entrepreneurial spirit in Scotland and then tie that into global markets. But I have to tell you all, what I'm most excited about this week is that I'm going to be marching in the Tartan Day Parade this Saturday with Cindy.
Yes.
What a privilege for myself to do that.
I was just going to say, we get to march with you. It's going to be so exciting. I've never done this parade before. I'm actually not going to be piping. This will be the first parade I'm in where I'm not playing my bagpipes, which is I'm really excited about. It's going to be fun, and so you're going to see some more footage from that event as well. You're going to be seeing a lot of Russell.
But I have to tell you that there's something very special going to happen during the time that we march in this parade. So we're there to promote Scotland and to think about the strong relationships between the Scots and the US and back into Scotland. But if I think about the small party that we're marching with, I've got members of my family marching with us. I've got some of my oldest friends marching with us, and I've also got some of Scotland's leading businesses marching with us. And we're all going to be together. Now, I can't possibly imagine what we're going to do after the parade, but I presume it's going to involve some kind of party. And it's those different cultural elements of Scotland coming together, it just makes it an incredibly special day. Just as attending ScotWeek events in California, again, it's that bringing people together. And you don't have to be Scottish to participate in what we're all doing. Just an interest in Scotland, a chance to hear those accents, those strange words, and also to hear the passion that we have for our country.
Absolutely. So come with us on this journey. You're going to see, as I was mentioning, a lot more of Russell and myself as we enjoy Tartan Week here in New York City.
Thank you.
Thanks for being on with me now, and let's go have some fun, Russell.